Yo, what's good? What's poppin'? It's Friday, and I'm fresh as usual. I just thought I should tell you that, but you already knew that. Blessed as well, and I just wanna start a open conversation that I use my platform with really embracing a different topic that I want to talk about. Now, I know there are people who agree with it, and I know people who don't agree with it. But since I'm in the car, as I find myself always being, I'm going to smoke a cigar, and I'm going to enjoy this time that I have with you, your time, your attention, whatever, and just hear me out. So, and we're going to call this Keep It Funky. Funky Fridays. How about that? Because I'm going to keep it funky with you. And there's a couple topics, or really one topic that I really want to talk about. And there's nothing more of a turnoff to me than a person who is uncultured. Like, and I'll be the first person to tell you this. Like, I'm pro-black. I'm black everything. Black, black this, buy black, do this, do that, support the black businesses, support this. But that doesn't mean I shit on white people. I shit on, other people. You know what I'm saying? It's doesn't matter the race, ethnicity, doesn't matter the gender, male or female. I think the biggest turnoff for me is this. When I meet a person or when I talk to a person and they, like, you take them outside of their environment, it's like a culture shock. I just recently left from vacation, and I was having this conversation with my family, and I was like, bro, whatever they eat, I want to eat. I don't want to eat nothing that I can eat at College Park, Boston, Atlanta, that, like, I see here. You know what I'm saying? Like, what's the point of being here? Like, I want to be cultured in that environment. You know what I'm saying? They say, when in Rome, do what Romans do. And that's fine. That's cool. I'm that type of person. And that's how you learn. That's how you grow. Like, life is all about learning and different experiences. I think we would be better off if we are more open to learning about different cultures, different people. And like I said, I'm the person I'm a bro's bro. You feel me? Like, I'm a black man living in this world, a black dad, a black athlete, a black quarterback. And there's nothing that I love more than black. But there's a fine line where it's just like, all right, I still got to understand who, Garth Brooks is. You know what I'm saying? I still got to understand who Kenny Chesney is, his music. I still got to understand, the Zac Brown band. Like, they make good music. Like, a person who I get it. It's like, you get around people and it's all like, Lil Baby, Lil Baby, Lil Baby, Lil Baby. And I fuck with Lil Baby. You dig? And his music. But it's like, that's all you listen to. That's all you listening to is Lil Wayne. All you listening to is NBA Youngboy. And this is not a diss to none of them, because I really rock with every single person. But you wonder why there's a disconnect with, your relationship with different people. Is because you're not curious enough. And I'm curious. Like, I really want to know about that stuff. I really want to know, like, why y'all eat the food that y'all eat. And it's not on no racist stuff. It's just like, I'm really curious why y'all talk the way y'all talk. I think the best thing that happened to me in my career was that I went to 3 different colleges. University of Florida, which was in Gainesville, Florida. I went to junior college in Brenham, Texas. Shout out to Texas, Houston, Austin, all that. You feel me? And blend. Then I went to school in Alabama, by way of Auburn, Alabama, and there was so many different culture shocks that I learned to agree with, and I was like, man, you know what? That's pretty cool. One of my mentors, Tim Jackson. Shout out to Tim Jackson. His children and everybody in the South know, like, you have double names, like Southern Bells. You feel me? Like, it's just like, and one of his daughter's names is Emma Presley or Teddy Grace, and I love them to death. And everybody has a double name, like that's just a South thing. So I was just like, why is your name like Joyce Turner Smith, or like it's a double name. So when I had my daughter, I wanted to have her have a double name because of the respect that I had when I was getting cultured with the experiences that I went through. So my daughter's name is Sovereign Dior. Like, it's a double name. And I would not have known that, or people probably would not have known that because they didn't know, but now I know. So I say all that to say, listen, bro, let's challenge. Oh, that's not a let's thing. This is a you versus you. And this is me kind of debriefing. Appreciate your time and energy, by the way. But it's like, bro, get cultured, dude. Homegirl, homeboy. Because once you do, you can better understand certain things. Never judge a book by its cover unless you read the book. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with, being from Atlanta and doing Atlanta things, and that's fine. But also the game of football has allowed me to be around many different people from many different places. So it's almost like a challenge that it forced me to kind of live outside the box of, not just being Atlanta based and mentally Atlanta, living inside of 285, but outside of it too. But also, like, homeboy, like, learn about other cultures. Homeboy, like, let's learn about the black culture. You know what I'm saying? Like, the wave of certain things. Like, if a person is Chinese, I would try these lemon pepper sprinkles. You know what I'm saying? Hot wings, you feel me? And I ain't even about to go all the way. Like, if you're Italian, you know what I'm saying? Try the orange chicken or the sake or whatever, like whatever floats your boat. And I'm sorry if I'm offending anybody. I really do not want to offend nobody. I just really want an open mind. You know what I'm saying? This is not to shine on anybody. This is not to, to make somebody else look bad. It's just about empowering people. I have the duty to be around and have a platform to do right by it. And this is me using my platform in the right way. And I just feel like we all can get better at that. Like, I would love, like, with something that's on my bucket list too, is like, I really want to know what it's like to be in a biker gang. I've always seen it, you know what I'm saying? But from where I'm from, people ride like the motorcycles. I want to see what the Harley Davidson folks look like. You know what I'm saying? Like, they don't ride the big Harleys or the big choppers or, I remember watching a series growing up with the Orange County Choppers. They used to make these dope bikes. I just want to see it. Like, I only see, those of Sons of Anarchy or something like that. You know what I'm saying? I really want to kind of see, like, it looks like unbelievable unity. And, yeah, like, it's cool. Like, what if a white fraternity met a black fraternity and, like, they was locked in a house for a whole, like, week? Like, how different would everybody be? So that's what it is, man. I just would want everybody to kind of shuffle their deck and hear me out when I say, like, I am a black man in America and I take pride in that. I love that. I love black women. I love, black people. But also, it's time for black people to look outside or look over the fence. And it's time for other people to kind of look at our fence too and just be interested and empowered too and be like, oh, damn, like, that's pretty cool. I didn't know that, Well, yeah, doing that in a way that it's you're not judging the narrative. You're just enlightening yourself about the narrative. And I think that's what's most different, because it's like a lot of people, and one person that I love to death, I would die for her, is my mom. And I just want to take my hat off to my mom, because all my mom know is the church. All my mom know is, Genesis, Exodus, Leviticus, and Numbers, all the way through Revelation. And that's fine. I grew up in the church. I take pride in that. I don't hide away from that. You know what I'm saying? I have a spiritual background. But how my life took place, and it still take place, I want to always let my mom know, because she always asks questions. She was like, I think my mom would be crazy, and she probably gonna hate me for saying this, but my mom would go crazy if she ever went to Magic City. Like, but it's real talk. Like, it's places that exist. Like, my mama would come in there and be like, "Oh, Cammy," and she'd just be throwing holy oil and, "Father God, let me." That's just my mom. That's what I come from, and it's nothing wrong about it in my eyes. It's nothing right about it in some people's eyes, but it's still knowing and understanding. I'm a person who, man, I'm gonna be me. I'm gonna do me in everything that I do, and I don't care what another person thinks. I want to learn about it. I want to listen to your music. I want to eat your food. I want to, what I'm saying, see what type of clothes you wear, and be empowered about, how you rocking it. What I'm saying? When I first started wearing a bambushka, I wore that because I went to Paris and I seen the fashion show, and everybody was wearing these scarves, and it was girls that was wearing it, and I'm as straight as they come. But at the end of the day, I can have an intellectual conversation with a person who's gay. You know what I'm saying? A person who's a bisexual, I don't judge. You know what I'm saying? Like, some of the most swaggiest people I know on earth are gay. So I need to, hey, my man, hey, my lady, hey, show me how to do that. And no funny business. It's just fun, man. It's just learning. I think we all should take heed to that, man. So moral of the story today, on this beautiful Friday, is get cultured. And as I always finish things with, one finger, one pinky, one thumb, one love.